KUGAN Cassius here for the Cassius and Helder show here on BoxNation. With me, I've got Liam Smith. How are you, Liam?
Good to meet you.
Yeah. You're about to feature in a couple of weeks on the Merseyboy show, 6th of March at the Echo Arena. Your opponent is very shortly going to be confirmed.
Yeah, looking forward to the evening. It's confirmed, obviously. Get something nailed down, then we can start looking at someone properly and working towards what we're going to do.
Obviously, you've sort of done your sort of apprentice stage. You've become British champion. It's time for you to step onto that world stage, or as far as you can get to it.
Yeah, it is cool, and it's one I think I'm ready for. It's one I've been shouting I'm ready for. You know, I think a lot of people know I've been more that. It's not that I'm saying I'm too good for people. It's just saying it's the type of person I am. I just want big fights now, and I want, like, you know, good fights, tough fights that people are talking about. I don't want them type fights. I think, oh, it's just, you know, easy. It's just a foregone conclusion that I'm going to win the fight, and people think that. Obviously, every fight I have, I think I'm going to win, but I want people talking about it, saying, oh, he's in a good fight there, isn't he, and stuff like that. So, but, you know, I do think I'm ready, as well as I want to go towards a world title, and I do think I'm ready to start going towards it. That doesn't by all means mean I'm ready for all the top elite people, but I'm ready for the, you know, the fringe people. Then I'll beat them, and then, you know, sure, I'll be ready for them once I beat them.
Do you feel like you're off the domestic scene now, or do you think that you're sort of cross between the two?
Yeah, as I said, I'm cross between the two because I'm British champion, and, you know, I'd love to win it outright, but in the same sense, I'm not going to hold back because, you know, it's been noted I want to defend it. I've wanted to defend it against anyone of note. The board wouldn't let me, you know, defend against people we mentioned. Liam Williams is not ready for one reason or the other. I don't know, and they don't want to fight, so. Like I say, I don't know. They can all worry about their own reasons. I'm British champion. It's going nowhere until I say so. And like I say, if something comes along, I'll take that. But I'm still British champion until other means.
You mentioned Liam Williams there. Obviously, he's one of the up-and-coming light middleweights in the country. Huge amount of talent. Is it realistic that we will see a fight between the pair of you this year?
If it's in the next couple of months, yeah. If not, then no. I'm moving on. As I say, I'm not. You've seen a lot of people down the years wait domestic level for too long and they just go stale. I'm not going to be one of them people. I said to Frank and I said to Jason, you know, make the fight. I sat in front of the table and said, make it. And, you know, for one reason or another, it didn't get made. And, you know, everyone knows the type of person I am. I'll have it tomorrow if it's on the table. But, you know, I do think what you said was right. He's an up-and-coming kid. I've been there and you know, I've had 3 British title fights, 1 Commonwealth title. He's only Commonwealth champion because I give that Commonwealth title up. Do you know what I mean? If it was up to me, he wouldn't be Commonwealth champion. I wouldn't have given him that chance. I wouldn't have given that title away. But, you know, circumstances happened and I was stripped for some reason. But it's one of them. I do think he's up and coming. I think people are getting a bit carried away because the board nominated him mandatory, and I think he knows and his team knows they didn't want to be nominated mandatory too early. You know, he had a good win over Ronnie Efren, but it doesn't mean to say he's ready for other people. Denton Vassell beat Ronnie Efren, and you know what I mean? It was something that had been done before, so, you know, we'll wait and see what they want to do.
Did you watch Brian Rose's defeat to Carson Jones, and what did you make of the stoppage?
I think it's horses for courses. You know, Brian, I feel sorry for him really because, you know, it weren't really I think the ref could have done himself a bit of a favour by just stopping the fight, and he stopped the fight and looked at him, and no one knew whether it had been stopped or not. But then, you know, on the other side of the coin, I think Brian was gone. So his legs were everywhere, and when the fight got stopped, I don't think he complained until he come back. You know, I think he got all his senses together. I think it dawned on him he being stopped, and then he moans. But maybe I'd have liked to see him 5 seconds longer, because you would have known more whether he would have got stopped properly or whether he might have got through it.
Obviously, Brian Rose has had a failed attempt at world level last year to Andrade, but there was always talk of a potential fight between the pair of you two, as regarded as kind of the top 2 light middleweights in the country. Is that unrealistic?
Well, I think you answered the question there, KUGAN. You know, I haven't called him out in a bad way. You know, I've chased the fight for a long time. I've told Frank, and I've told all the people on my behalf to try and make that fight. And, you know, laughing and joking around the table, I've told the other team make that fight, and it's a fight I wanted. And it's just going back to what I've just said here. I was matched with Nav Mansouri a long time back, and I was getting tweets saying I'd love to see Liam Smith, Brian Rose. That's what I want to be involved in, and so that's why I've chased that fight, and like I said, it was never slagging towards Brian. I like Brian. He's one of the nice men in boxing and stuff like that. But I always said I'm not gonna go #1 in Britain until I box him and stuff like that. But you know, I think he's just that result's really shot him in the foot, and I think it's like through the fight, me and him out the way now. He might want to fight with me now because it might put him back in the picture, or if he doesn't get the rematch with Jones. But like I say, I'm concentrating on me now, me only coup.
Just finally, you've recently signed to MGM Marbella, so a positive move for you going forward in your career.
Yeah, good move. You know, a team that are just getting bigger and bigger over there. They're getting a great stable over there, and you know, it was one I was happy to sit down and talk with. It was I didn't have no manager, KUGAN. I've been involved with Frank. He's been my manager and me promoter since I've turned pro, and I just felt like a little bit of a change, bring someone else in, freshen up a little bit. It's not, you know, I'm still with Frank, and I'm still happy with Frank, and you know, long may continue. We keep doing what we say we're going to do, and that's why I just brought the MGM team in. You know, we had positive conversations, and you know, hopefully they do what they say they're going to do. Frank does what he says that he's going to do. I do what I'm supposed to do and perform, and then I can just see nothing but success for us as a whole team.
All right, Liam. Listen, thanks for talking to the CASSIUS and Helder show. And your fight is on not this weekend, next weekend, 6th of March, Echo Arena, Mersey Boys Bill. Obviously, Derry's not fighting for world title now, but Paul Butler still is, so it should be a great night. Yeah,
there's still a good bill. Kevin Satchel, Jazz Dickens, Tom Stalker. So, you know, it's a good local bill, but you know, all should be in good fights. There's some international title fights, world title fights, European and British. So, I think you've got everything you want to look at there.
Absolutely. All right, Liam. Thanks for talking to us, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.